Well, as we mentioned, Kiwi dairy giant Fonterra appears to be creaming it, making more than $700 million in half-year profit. So why are New Zealanders paying so much for butter? Kushla Norman explains.
The price of butter seems sky high. It's shot up 60% in the past year to an average of $7.32 for 500 grams.
Shopping around, we found this is the cheapest block, $6.89 from PAK'nSAVE, and one of the most expensive, $10.40 from Fresh Choice. Now, putting them in perspective, a year ago, the average price was $4.50 a block. So what's behind the steep increase, especially when Fonterra is doing so well?
Kiwis paying nearly $10 for a block of butter will look at these results and say, why on earth am I being ripped off at the supermarket?
Well, ripped off is certainly not the term that I would talk to. You can see the international market, which is feeding the milk price, the cost of goods sold that we have to deal with, and that flows back to our farmer shareholders from a milk price perspective. But ultimately, the price of butter and cheese and liquid milks is in the domain of the retailers.
The price of butter is determined by international markets. Across the world, production has slowed. Weather's a factor, as well as the war in Ukraine, which has pushed energy prices up, meaning it costs more to make butter. And New Zealand's $6.89's not looking too bad compared to what we could find in overseas supermarkets. This British-made block will set you back the equivalent of $8.83, and in Australia, their cheapest local product is around $7.60. India has some of the lowest prices, but it also has protectionist policies.
As one economist pointed out to me, if we want cheap butter, then we'd be looking at subsidies and/or regulation.
That would mean farmers spending less of their profit, leading to weaker economic growth overall. Kushla Norman, One News.